Hi everybody, and welcome to the Back 9. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Callaway Mavrik Max driver. Before I start, I hope this video finds everyone healthy. Anyone out there that may be sick due to the current virus, or anything else for that matter, but especially the current virus, I want you to know you're in my hearts and prayers, and I wish you a speedy recovery. I also want to thank everybody for all the views I've gotten. It's very rewarding. Please remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, like this video, and smash that notification bell so you'll know when my next video's up. As always, if you wish to leave a comment below, please do so. That would be great. I'll read them all and get back to you as soon as I can. I am very happy to announce that I've acquired a GC quad. It's really exciting. So all my reviews from now on will be done with the GC quad, either on an outdoor driving range or on the course, preferably later in the day when it's not as busy so I don't drive everyone crazy. Now I'm fortunate to have access to a local driving range that uses real balls, tailor-made TP5s, and is grass. So I can just pick up my GC quad, head on over there, and get some really good data. I will only go indoors from now on when the weather is really bad. So, Callaway makes 3 versions of the Mavrik: a Sub-Zero, a Standard, and the Mavrik Max. As you guys can probably guess from my prior videos, I didn't try the Sub-Zero. I don't swing hard enough, and they never do any good for me. I did swing the Standard at Gotham & Tyson's corner before I took it out and found it was still spinning too low for me. I then swung the Max, and I noticed a big difference. Had my shaft put in it and took it home for a good test. So, if you can see this is the Mavrik Max driver. It's got the Jailbreak technology, a 14-gram weight in the back, and a 2-gram weight in the heel, which are interchangeable, and I'm going to talk about how that affects the club later in the video. I've never been a fan of the Jailbreak technology since Callaway's come out with it. I've always found that they're not forgiving, both on distance and dispersion. Don't get me wrong, when you hit it in between the Jailbreak bars, which isn't very big, which is exactly on the sweet spot, I would get some monsters. But anything a little bit on the heel or the toe, not extreme, I would lose forgiveness both in distance and dispersion. I found this new Mavrik Max driver to be the best Jailbreak driver Callaway has put out to date. I did have my shaft in it. I did not like the stock offerings, which at the time was a Project X even flow Riptide shaft or a UST Mamiya Helium Black. I did find the new Callaway Mavrik Max very easy to launch and forgiving. Not quite as forgiving as my F9 or a Ping G410 Plus, but very playable. So, I did take this out on the range and on the course and got some GC quad numbers for you. Okay, so in the standard weight setting, which it comes with the heavier weight here, I got a good launch. My average launch was 16 degrees, which is good for me, with a peak height of around 37 yards. So I was getting the launch that I need, and it was staying in the air. Maybe that's due because it spun a little more than the other ones. My average spin was 2,890 yards, which is good for me. That's about what I need to get a good drive. Distance was right up there with my Cobra F9, averaging around 230 yards. But I gotta tell you, every once in a while, when I hit it between the 2 bars in the middle of the face, I was getting some drives in excess of 240, which I haven't gotten in years. If you fight a big slice, moving the 14-gram weight into the heel will help. You can also set the hosel on draw. If you do both of those for a severe slicer, you are going to get help. But I have to say something about that. First of all, when I moved the weights, I noticed I got more rollout. But I noticed something else. It wasn't forgiving. And it makes perfect sense. Because when you take 14 grams and move it toward the heel and away from as far back as possible and in the middle and low, you're going to decrease MOI. With this heavier weight in the heel, the spin came down dramatically, and so did the launch. And if I said it before, I'll say it again, it wasn't forgiving because you're moving that heavy weight to the heel. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching, and as always, please hit 'em straight.